AITA for moving into a studio apartment away from my mother-in-law who moved in. Long story short, my boyfriend's mom is struggling financially and had to move into the apartment my boyfriend and I share last month. This situation arose because my boyfriend's brother, who lived with her, got them both evicted. He stole her car, crashed it into their apartment, and nearly killed someone. He's currently in rehab. Before she moved in with us, I had a conversation with my boyfriend and laid out clear conditions for her staying with us. First, she had to cut off contact with his brother for everyone's safety. I was concerned he might retaliate at our apartment, potentially getting us evicted as well. Second, she needed to stop enabling his behavior by providing him with a constant safety net, which only perpetuated his issues. I know that may sound harsh, but this had been an almost decade-long struggle, and her enabling him wasn't helping. My boyfriend agreed to these terms, and she did too. Fast forward 2 weeks. I came home from work to find my boyfriend and his mom laughing about how they had taken his brother to Golden Corral while I was gone. They even shared how he was so high that he was nodding off into his food. I was furious. Not only had she broken the one major rule I set, but my boyfriend went along with it too. I felt betrayed, and I told him so. By doing this, he sent her the message that she could ignore the boundaries we'd put in place because there would be no real consequences. My boyfriend admitted he went along with it because he felt the initial rule was too harsh after the fact, but he didn't tell me he had changed his mind. This went against our agreement, and I made it clear that if I had known he wouldn't enforce the rule, I wouldn't have agreed to let her stay rent-free. He argued that putting her out on the street for breaking the rules was too harsh of a consequence. But isn't that the entire point of having rules? Now things have only gotten worse. She's started telling us we need to do her chores because she doesn't want to, even though we are the ones paying the rent. She knows my boyfriend won't enforce consequences or kick her out because of his deep guilt and attachment issues with her. Our apartment lease is up in a couple of months, and she had the audacity to ask us, "So where are we moving to?" As if it's a given that she'll come with us. This blindsided me because she was only supposed to stay with us until she found housing. However, with low-income housing waitlists being months or even years long, I see no end in sight. I don't want to live with her anymore because she walks all over us and creates tension in our relationship. When I asked my boyfriend what he plans to do, he said he isn't taking her to our next place. But, realistically, that would leave her on the street. And I know deep down that even if she doesn't move in with us right away, the guilt will get to him and she'll end up back with us a week or two later. Because of this, I'm considering moving into a studio apartment on my own. I don't believe he'll be able to follow through with cutting ties, and I've voiced these concerns to him. However, I'm now being framed as the one trying to dismantle our relationship by making this decision. AITA, discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.